Homelessness is a widespread concern worldwide, and here in the borderland, there are agencies available to help people get back on their feet.
KTSM 9 News production editor Jeff Isert and also photojournalist Marlene Barraza explore one man's journey through addiction and homelessness on how he found hope with one local agency. Let's take a look.
You've got 1,000 different stories, but every single story is different, and you can't make generalizations. You know, you could say, well, drug and alcohol is a big issue, and it is, but frankly, that's only about 30% of the population. Most folks think it's more. I've had a lot of people fleeing a family violence situation. So, you know, here is a person that, you know, they're not an addict, they're not mentally ill. Basically, they did nothing of themselves wrong to put them in this homeless situation other than not foreseeing the future and making a bad choice as to who they're going to live with. So, yeah, and we take care of them, we find them jobs, we get them back on their feet, and they do very well.
You can't pinpoint one specific reason why people become homeless. A lot of it does have to do with drugs and alcohol. I mean, that was part of my story. If it wasn't for drugs and alcohol, things may have turned out a lot differently. But yeah, there's a multitude of different reasons why people become homeless.
You know, a bigger segment of the homeless population would be from broken families, broken relationships. And it's kind of challenging to me when I watch government responses to homelessness, because they're just throwing money at the problem and they're wasting a lot of our tax dollars. You're not homeless when you run out of money, you're homeless when you run out of relationships.
Everything really spiraled out of control. I was working 3 jobs just to support my addiction. Of course, it wasn't just one substance, it was everything. So I was on the streets there for about 6 months, 8 months. My dad ended up coming and picking me up, brought me back, tried to get me into treatment. Obviously, it never worked because I never wanted it. I had moved out to Tularosa, New Mexico, and within a matter of months, that all fell apart. I caught a bus to Ruidoso, stayed there for a few months until the money ran out, found myself homeless again, drinking and using on the streets. I tried to find help, and they sent me to a place in Santa Teresa that referred me over here to the rescue mission.
We try to figure out what are the major issues in your life that have caused you to be homeless, and we fix them one at a time, or we guide the person to fixing them. We can't fix them, they have to fix themselves. Which means you have to be willing to change, and you have to put some effort into it. And as you would expect, not everybody is there yet. What can we do as a preemptive strike to stop homelessness? There is no one cookie-cutter solution, but it's really about rebuilding people and giving job training to people who are homeless. Let's train people how to support themselves.
Of course, I came here with I guess, judging the book by its cover. I was going to a homeless shelter, didn't know exactly what I was getting myself into. And then once I got here, I was placed in the relapse prevention program, which I am now a part of. I help them in classes. I try to guide them in the right direction and show them the ropes of recovery. But yeah, it's definitely been a blessing.